Hello there, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. All right, everyone, get ready for the love portal that is going to be open and active on June the 6th. Now, in numerology, the number 6 is the vibration of love. And what this portal is doing is activating our heart center. It gives us an opportunity to express ourselves in the energy and essence of love. Now, this isn't just romantic love. This is soul nourishing love, the kind of love that heals and connects. It's unconditional love. That's what we have access to. And this portal is going to open on June the 6th, but it's going to be active for 6 days after that. So we have a full week, almost a full week, to embrace and apply this energy in our lives. So I wanted to see what Spirit wanted to share with you today around this energy. So let's pull some cards and get right into it. All right, Leo, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to hear around the 6/6 portal. So we're going to start with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. This is a message that Spirit would like you to carry with you. So we are getting here, no problem. There is no problem. This is what they're saying here. And there's light coming in. So this is the energy of the portal that is activating you. You're not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You have already won. So once again, you're not meant to struggle and fight your way through, Leo. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. So look at that. You have already won. There is no problem. So that is a message some of you are meant to hear. I'm getting an activation in your crown chakra, crown center here. Intuitive downloads. So right now, know that you are blessed. There's a lot of communication coming in through Spirit for you. Okay, so you want to soften the noise and tune into what Spirit is communicating to you. We have the Hierophant card. So this is an expansion within your consciousness. This is information that you are receiving that is opening you up to a new experience, a new perspective in your life. Okay, so this is where you want to be an observer, a listener, rather than a reactor. And the information that is coming in is actually going to help you grow and expand in your life. Now, the Hierophant card is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. This is a place of fulfillment, attainment, and harvest. This is where you are in the experience of what you created for yourself in the energy of abundance and love. Okay, so this is going to be a time for you to receive. That is the Nine of Pentacles. It's your dreams. It's your desires. I feel fate, destiny, your purpose, your path, everything is unfolding in your life. You are being guided, divinely guided, and you're picking up on the signs. You're tuned in and you're following that path. You know who you are out there, right? Because the star is there in your life and you're connecting with it. So this is incredibly powerful for you right now. And when we're centered in the energy of love and we're expressing that in our life, in our world, we start to see that reflected back to us. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards' energies show up for you in your own life. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, Leo, I've got the energy of Aquarius and the energy of Taurus coming through. So I'm getting grounded and rooted is what you want to be, and free to, I'm getting freedom coming in the sense where you want to be open and receptive, because there is a lot that is happening right now that you might not be seeing clearly. Everything is unfolding. And the more that you walk down this path, the more things are going to become more clear to you. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, so we have the energy of love. You are meant to be immersed in the energy of love right now. June the 6th, when this portal is open, it's showing up here in the background. It is activating a part of you that is you. This is you walking down a journey, getting closer and closer to your true essence, to your soul, and reconnecting with that. And this is what the light is that is showing up in this person's face. So some of you might be seeing crowns, and I feel that you're meant to actually wear a crown and be in this energy, this presence as the ruler of your reality. You're not here to compare yourself to anyone. You are uniquely yourself. Your uniqueness is your gift. Your gift holds power. This is what you're meant to apply, and apply it without being ashamed, without feeling criticized. Remember, you're not here to compare yourself. You are here to rule your reality, so there are no problems that you can't get through. Okay? I feel that you are a problem solver, Leo, that you have this ability to find your way and navigate through life. And not many people have this ability. And I feel that you're somebody that helps others find their way through. So if someone has a problem, maybe they're coming to you and asking you for help, right? Maybe this is a situation in their life. Maybe you have some friends that always lean on you and you find yourself as the rock. I feel you have a lot of information because you've gone through a lot of life experiences. And I feel this is a part of your gift. You are someone that is able to tune into energies. This is why they're asking some of you to be a listener, not an listener and an observer, actively listening and observing rather than reacting to situations. This is a time where you want to stay centered and grounded in your own energy, right? Free to experience the world in the way that you desire to. I'm getting an inner child energy coming through as well. So some of you might be doing some inner child healing or working on emotions, baggage, heaviness, something that you have been carrying that is tied to you as a child, right? So Spirit is wanting you to walk the path of faith, the path of hope. Know that the path that you're meant to be on, that is in alignment with your abundance, with love, it's actually coming your way, and you might not know exactly what it looks like yet, right? Because we're not meant to know. Spirit connects us with the energy. And sometimes we don't even realize what that actually looks like. We might have a visual for it, but it shows up in the way that is best suited for us. And it's usually even better than what we had imagined. This is what I feel and have experienced in my own life. And this is the energy of the Star card, but also this understanding, awareness, this inner knowing of something different. Something that you can't explain, something that you can't really visualize, but you can sense it, you can feel it, and you can express it, right? And I feel your expression. So this is an energy that is amplifying you in your creative abilities, but in your way to express and communicate or interpret something that others can understand. Okay, so this is a really interesting card, and I feel that there's also an energy that they want you to take a look at. So there's something that they're pointing you towards within yourself. They're shining a light on it. They're like, okay, this is the area that we need to nourish. This is the area of you that needs replenishment, regeneration. So here I feel that Spirit is actually bringing into your awareness through the energy of love. So this is where you're actually participating in self-care, self-love. When you're doing that and connecting back with yourself, your body, the energy that you're vibrating, and when you're connecting back with that, you're going to start to see that there are parts of you or bits and pieces or fragments that are needing your attention to either release or to nourish. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of these kinds of things here. And this is you cleaning out the weeds in your garden. This is you putting love and energy and care into the areas that maybe you don't know how to put care and nurture towards. I feel that because you're actually trying, you're going to find ways to do that. So you're going to see that your energy, your essence, your expression, your soul is going to start to blossom even more than it already is. And I feel some of you have been in a darker place, a darker energy. This is starting to lift. You're going to see it dissolving in your life. This is when you start to take a stance, responsibility for your own soul in your life, right? You are responsible for your soul. So this is a time to reconnect with it, to reconnect with your body, to bring yourself back home and, you know, grow from that space. Start planting new seeds. Get rid of the things that don't belong, that aren't in alignment. Okay, so this is the Hierophant card. And I'm getting a teacher-student vibe here. You might be encountering or experiencing a teacher energy, someone or something that is teaching you something. And some of you might be the teacher that's teaching someone or something in your life. All right, and don't be afraid to take a course. Don't be afraid to learn more. I feel this world, we can never learn enough. There's so much in this world that we can learn. I love massaging my brain with information. The more I know, the better I'm able to interpret and bring you messages. And I like to look at different angles of things. And here I feel that Spirit is reflecting to you the different angles of abundance, the different angles of fulfillment, right? And you know, this is really important for you because you have been working really hard to experience whatever this Nine of Pentacles for you is. And there are opportunities, there are blessings coming in from all directions. And these are, for some of you, these are in the form of seeds, opportunities that you can plant and tend to, and then grow and use as a bounty of abundance in your life, right? So again, fulfillment and attainment. You're reaching a peak in your life. What is this peak for you? It's come with a lot of knowledge. It has come with a lot of learning and growing, and you have evolved into this Nine of Pentacles place, right? This is where maybe you have written a book, a story, something that you have done, you have put your energy and effort towards, and perhaps it's now time to publish this book and share the story with the world. And you're going through that process of finalizing it and, you know, getting to the bulk and the whole, you know, all the work that you have to do before you publish it, right? And this is where, and it just feels really good. Like, it just feels like a lot of work, but it feels so good to be here. Like, finally, this is happening for me. This is a dream coming true for you. You have worked really hard to get here. And know if that you're still in the process of that, maybe you haven't even started on your dream. Maybe you've been thinking about it. And right now, the 6-6 portal is coming in to align you with what your heart desires. It is connecting you with your heart center, activating it. So I feel you're going to feel a pull towards the things that make you happy, the things that fulfill you, that bring you to a place of comfort where you feel really good in your own skin, in your own environment. This is where you're fully thriving. This is where you have the connections that get you, right, that understand you, and they support one another. I'm seeing you in a position where you're living your best life, like literally living your best life, doing the things that you desire to do, working. Maybe you wanted to work from home, create your own wealth. I'm seeing you doing that. Like, you have the ability to create this experience for yourself. I'm telling you, Leo, you have the ability, the creativity, the will, the fire to chase after this and actually catch it. Okay, and experience it. And I feel some of you are already in that position, within that space where you have created a beautiful, balanced, harmonious space for yourself. And I feel there's more light coming in through this portal that is going to shine the love back to you in the biggest way ever. So, you know, maybe you have been looking for a home and you're finally finding the home and purchasing it. In the process of buying this home, perhaps you find out, oh my gosh, we're pregnant, we're having a baby. Like, there's an expansion here, the next level. And this might show up as you being promoted in your career, or you coming to a place where you have put everything together to start this business. Everything is in alignment and you're reaching this point, which is a leveling up. We are in the year number 9, everyone. You got the 9th card. And your alignment to this year is very powerful, Leo. I feel you're coming to a place of abundance, like you're really getting to know yourself and aligning yourself with the right kind of energies that are more in your frequency and vibration, and you're releasing and letting go of things that no longer align with you. This is people, this is food, this could be your health, like you're focusing on cleaner foods, healthier foods. Maybe you're taking supplements, right? And you're finding that this positive change, this lifestyle, whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you're exercising, and now you're seeing the results. Like you're seeing the results of your hard work and efforts. And this is where Spirit is calling you to actually enjoy them. Stop for a moment to smell the roses. Okay, there's no need to rush past it on to the next thing. So I feel there's a sacred pause that is being called for as you're moving through your journey, just to stop for a moment in your experience to see what you've created and enjoy it. Take a look around your environment. You know, look for the things that bring a smile to your face. Look for the love and the laughter in the space that you're in. You know, no matter what that space is, love exists there, darkness exists there as well. Whatever you look for, you're going to find. Okay, so we have the Star card. So this is something that was once distant to you, but it's come in closer. And because you have been feeling it coming in closer and closer, you have been pulling it in. I feel that you have a strong belief in whatever it is that you are doing. And I feel this is a superpower that you have. Not a lot of people have belief within themselves, and you'll notice that from their environment and their reality. And we can't really know anyone's reality, but we can see the result of it in their life. So I feel for you, the results are going to speak for themselves, and you're going to connect with people that are more in alignment with you. So I feel Spirit is drawing the right people, the right opportunities, the right resources your way. Like they're drawing them in, and you're finding that everything is falling into place. It always has been. Sometimes we don't see this actually happening because we steer off our path, you know, with some of the challenges and the things that happen in our material world. Sometimes we get too connected to it and take things personally or get involved where we're not meant to. And I feel you have kind of walked past that now in your life, Leo, and you're in this different space, this different energy. For some of you, this is going to feel like you're in between a phase, or you have entered this new one and there's a lot to explore. This is more tied to your dreams, and it feels like, I don't know why, but I'm getting some of you that have escaped something, like you've escaped some sort of an energy or finally released it, and you're now onto that. It's like you crossed that line now and you're here. It feels like a blank canvas. It feels unfamiliar, but it feels really good. And maybe there's a little bit of unknown, like fear around that, fear or nervousness. And it's okay to feel those feelings. That's normal. But don't allow that to stop you from exploring this new terrain, this new experience in your life. And again, Spirit is letting you know that you have called this in. This has to do with your sovereignty. This has to do with your freedom, whatever that means to you. It is something that your higher self has connected you to. So your higher self has been guiding you throughout your entire journey here. So I feel you're going to connect to this. There's like a spiritual awakening that is happening within the energy of this card. And the spiritual awakening is coming in with little bits and pieces of confirmation or affirmation, guidance, clarity through dreams. I feel dreams are coming in. You might have had vivid dreams, vivid nightmares. You know, the stars, the sky, the evening hours. So this is where you're connecting with this energy when things are a bit quiet, when they are paused, and you're able to bring yourself to this place of peace without stress and worry. So I feel this might be through meditation. I don't know if you're meditating and you're able to connect with your higher self and receive what it is that you're meant to receive through this connection. And I feel this is something that you're meant to cultivate. And I don't know why I'm seeing tinfoil. Something to do with tinfoil. What is that? Reflective materials. Maybe something is reflecting in your face. You know, I've actually had tinfoil reflect the sunlight and hit me in the eyes. So this is what they're showing me, some sort of reflective something, and it's maybe hitting you in the eyes, or maybe it's the sun peeking through the curtains. But it almost feels like they're letting you know that it's an awakening that is happening, like you're going through that being a sign for you. And they're going to speak to you through the evening hours. I'm getting, you know, night animals. I got raccoons coming through and owls. frogs creaking at night. You know, that nighttime hour where where no one's rushing, everyone's in a calmer state. That is what Spirit is calling you to cultivate within yourself, because when you're in this space, you're able to receive what you need to receive in the experience that you're having. So this is what they're sharing with you here. And illumination. Where you weren't able to see before, you're going to be able to see. Maybe something isn't making sense to you right now. Maybe things are happening in your life in a way that you can't explain, or you're not exactly sure like what is even going to happen, right? It's tossed up in the air, and maybe there's a lot of different things that are going on in your life right now, and you're trying to get a handle on them. And I feel that you're doing an amazing job, Leo. Everything is going to make sense to you, okay? Right now, when things happen and they're not making sense, you're not receiving the guidance, they want you to trust and just release the weight of worry, release that weight of stress, the unknown, like feeling uncertain. I know that's hard to do when you're in the thick of the experience, but they want you to really try to cultivate that within yourself, because then you become a light for others. And I feel you're a light being. And this is why we're getting there is no problem. There's no need to carry the weight, right? Allow your light to shine, and you're going to connect with others. And there's something powerful that you're meant to do here on earth. And I feel this portal is activating your heart center, the energy of love, you expressing that in your life, in your world, and seeing how that works for you, looking for the love. Right? There's a lot of information, a lot that we can experience through love, through passion, through following what it is that our heart desires. I know sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes we feel like we can't do that. It's that, right? So we feel because circumstances or whatever is going on. But know that there's a path there for you. So I'm going to pull a bonus card. This is the Elki Oracle. This is a Spirit Warrior deck, and I felt that fierce love is also coming through. So let's see what message Spirit wants to share with you through this. So Perpetua, she who aches. She who aches. So some of you might be resonating with the image of this card or the name of the Spirit Warrior, Perpetua. Sadness, solitude, silent, and withdraw. Okay, so let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this. So Perpetua. Here she is. Perpetua, she who aches, epitomizes a silent despair sometimes felt when you are separated from something or someone you love. In her heartache, Perpetua has chosen to withdraw into her garden, hushed with snow. In her hands is her journal, where she pours out her pain. Her faithful magpie bears a gift, but she doesn't see it. The gold ring in his beak goes unnoticed, as do the sheets of paper she has cast aside. If only she would see the beauty around her, in the quiet trees, in the kindness of a friend, in her ability to create, then Perpetua might break through her own sorrow. She tries to cover her pain in layers of gorgeous fabric, but when she keeps herself from others, she remains in this solitude of sadness. The message of this card to you is, maybe you may be needlessly mired in your own grief. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Make sure you are doing the work that must be done so you can escape this wintry garden of frozen tears. While it can be hard, you can rise from your place of detachment. Writing is a good thing, even if it's a letter you write but never send. Consider starting a journal if you haven't already. Free yourself by releasing the words racing through your mind, and do not ignore offers of help and assistance. This may come from unexpected allies, faraway places, or even a close neighbor who's as chatty as a magpie. Your sadness will be alleviated, and you will begin to move forward if you share parts of yourself again. Soon you'll be able to look back at your footsteps in the snow and see how far you've come. Now I have some journaling prompts that some of you might want to write down and use in your life. So what is the root of this unhappiness if you're feeling this? What is the root of this unhappiness? What have you done to begin to dispel your despair? What have you done to dispel this energy? What is one more thing that you can do to feel better? What is one more thing that you can do to feel better? Okay, so this is the energy of Perpetua. We're going to now close off with an angel number. So some of you are already seeing this angel number. And if you do see this angel number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting 1331. Good fortune is on its way to you. We're already seeing that through these two cards, right? So good fortune. So the message is have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. So release that worry, that stress. Everything will work out in your favor. So we have some keywords. These might resonate for you. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.